What is going on, every time for another daily show here at the X Factor Sports Talk. For all your daily NBA content, you already know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, comment down below what you want to see, and let's dive in to yesterday's action. January 7th, 2023 provided some pretty good basketball and a small slate of games. The first game, the Boston Celtics went on the road and defeated the San Antonio Spurs 121 to 116. The Boston Celtics continue to show how elite they are and can be. They've struggled of late, but this game just showed how good they can be with Robert Williams continuing to get better and healthy. He had 10 points, 11 rebounds, 4 blocks, 2 steals. He was unbelievable in his limited action that he continues to just bounce back from his knee injury. Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown do what they do as always on a nightly basis. Zach Collins for the Spurs was pretty solid, 18, 12, and 5, but nothing else really to write home about for the Spurs. The Bulls defended home court and beat the Utah Jazz 126 to 118. Lauri Bird had an absolute poster of a dunk, but they fall short. Lauri Markkanen, though, did have 28 and 4. Jared Vanderbilt, we're big fans of Jared Vanderbilt here at the X Factor Sports Talk. We talk about him all the time. He had 15 points, 14 rebounds. And Jordan Clarkson, who's been in the news for some contract issues, had 18 points and 8 assists. For the Bulls, DeMar DeRozan had 35 and 7, just keeps putting up numbers for a Bulls team that, is starting to get their footing a little bit, but it's kind of, they're really similar to the Lakers, have the exact same record. Some nights they look really, really solid. Other nights you're like, God, is this team bad or is this team good? They're hard to buy into, but they're also not a team that you can just forget about because they got some dudes. Levine also with 36. He's playing better and better and better. The Dallas Mavericks defeated the New Orleans Pelicans 127 to 117. Luka Magic with another triple-double, 34, 10, and 10. Christian Wood with 28 and 6. For the Pellies, Jonas Valanciunas played pretty well. But I feel like every time people start getting hype about the Pelicans, they just take steps back. They're a younger bunch. They have some veterans, but they're a younger bunch when it comes to pressure. So they're an interesting team, but I don't think, they're going to set the world on fire just yet. The Orlando Magic go on the road and defeat the Warriors at the Chase Center, which is rare. The Warriors are like the best team in the NBA on their home floor, and the Magic absolutely dogged them behind Paolo Banchero's 25 and Franz Wagner's 24. The Magic, really young and fun team. For the Warriors, Clay was like a late scratch. Andrew Wiggins played. They're really, really beat up right now, but Wiggins getting back is big for the team. Andre Iguodala played, which is pretty cool. Anthony Lamb off the bench had 26, 8, and 4, but they did fall. And the nightcap was the Lakers going on the road and playing the Sacramento Kings. Second night of a back-to-back for my Lakers. And they came out on top, 136, 134. Not much defense. There was a lot of whistles, a lot of free throws. Not, like I said, not a lot of defense, but Thomas Bryant, Dennis Schroeder played absolutely unbelievable. Thomas Bryant and, like I said, DS, they're playing unbelievable for this Laker team right now, who's on a 5-game winning streak. LeBron had 37, 8, and 7. They can be pretty solid. A few moves here, a few moves there, and hopefully getting healthier with, Reeves down, Lonnie Walker's down, Troy Brown Jr. is hurt, Anthony Davis is hurt. But they just continue to find ways to win. And Russell Westbrook off the bench with 23 and 15. Maybe they're starting to figure out 19 and 21. They're only a game behind the play-in, a game behind like sixth place, or 2 games behind sixth place in the West. So a lot of basketball left to be played, and moves to be made that could catapult certain teams, especially in this weird Western Conference, could catapult them to maybe a Western Conference Finals berth. You never know right now in the Western Conference. Looking forward to today, a lot of games. So let's go through them really quickly. The Detroit Pistons defend home court and go against the Philadelphia 76ers. I have the 76ers coming out on top there. The Toronto Raptors face off against the Portland Trailblazers. I have the Raptors coming out on top here. I think they're just due for some wins, due to get hot. They need to get hot, or if not, they need to blow it up. No in between, in my opinion. The Pacers get to face off against the Charlotte Hornets, who are coming off an absolute dominant win over the Bucks. I have them coming back down to earth a little bit today. and getting beat pretty good by the Indiana Pacers. The Miami Heat host the best team in the NBA, Brooklyn Nets, maybe. I have the Brooklyn Nets going on the road and getting a win there. Just a team right now, kind of like the Philadelphia Eagles. Whenever we did the NFL talk for the Caleb, how he just like continued to pick them because why not? It's kind of how I'm feeling about the Nets. I'm not going to go against them until they give me a reason to, and they have shown no signs of that. The Memphis Grizzlies host the Utah Jazz. I have the Grizzlies beating the Jazz here. Second night of a back-to-back for the Jazz, coming off a tough loss. I have the Grizzlies here. The Houston Rockets host the Minnesota Timberwolves in what should be a pretty good game. I am going to roll with the Timberwolves, though. It's a weird line if you're into betting. The Rockets are only 2-point dogs, which is weird. But I do have the T-Wolves coming out on top. The Thunder face off against the Mavericks again. Second night of a back-to-back for the Mavericks. I hate going picking teams on second night of back-to-back, so I'm going with the Thunder. The Phoenix Suns host the Cleveland Cavaliers, and the Suns have been one of the worst teams in the NBA without Devin Booker. They can't score the basketball, so I'm going with the Cavs here. And the nightcap for tonight is the Clippers hosting the Atlanta Hawks. I have the Clippers coming out on top there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, for all your daily NBA content, look no further. Like, comment, subscribe. Love you guys. Peace out.